Well, I have the pleasure of being joined right now by Coach David Wolf and the Houston High Lady Mustangs, the national champions. First of all, before we start, I got to give them a round of applause. Round of applause. I clap for you all because you all are one of the most dominant, if not the most dominant team in the area coaching just 4 years. Correct me if I'm wrong now, Coach. 85, 2 and 4?
Correct.
Okay. 2 state titles.
2.
Okay. 1 runner-up.
1 runner-up.
Coach of the year for you last year, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 4 state titles in. How many state titles has he been there, Coach? Not 5 and 9. 9 years. Okay. And last year, the national champion crowned the USA Today national champions for we're going to say the world, not just the nation. We're going to say the world. First of all, Coach, what is the key to the success, man?
Well, it's like anything. You just got to have players that are committed to being able to pull it off. I'm lucky enough, as you can tell, by having phenomenal players, not just from an athletic standpoint, but from a character standpoint also.
And just talk about you, young lady. I mean, you're speaking for the team. How is it, and how are you all so successful, and how is it playing for a coach like Coach Wolf, who I'm pretty sure he demands a lot, and I can definitely see it on the pitch.
Yeah, I mean, we're all just a big family, so we all want to fight for each other. So that's just what we go out and do.
Now, Coach, let's talk about the expectations, man. Plenty of expectations. We got a new season coming up. How do you all deal with that, and how do you all keep that momentum going? Because it seems like you don't have a problem with it at all.
Well, in coaching, like every coach knows, that there are 2 things that you really can get information from: other coaches and other sports, and then the past and what you've done. And I would say that the year 2015, when we won the state title and we were undefeated, in 2016 we weren't as successful. I thought that I made a mistake. I didn't think I pushed the girls hard enough to be able to repeat. This team, Houston, has repeated in 2009 and 2010, and it's really hard to do that. I think complacency is a big deal. I think it's my job to make sure that we know that this is a new season, a new time, and a new group of girls.
Now you talk about mistakes, Coach. I had a mistake because first thing I should have did after I gave you all the standing ovation is tell us who you have with us, Coach, because they're not mic'd up, so they got to stand back there. You know.
I have a 4-year varsity player, Carrie Young, a 4-year varsity player, Kate Handel, and a 4-year varsity player, Jenna Kemp, who is also the Gatorade Player of the Year.
Oh, yes. Jenna, you all are leaders on this team, so what kind of basis you all try to set the foundation for the new players coming into a squad, because y'all have to show them how it's done, and I'm pretty sure it's totally different from what they came from.
I mean, we all learn from great leaders, so we just try and continue that. So.
And also, you all's mindset. I mean, when you all get on the pitch, because I had daughters that they played soccer for Whitehaven, so they kind of played y'all a couple, especially last year. Y'all kind of beat them kind of bad. But just talk about the mentality you all take when you all get out there, because you all are nice, soft-spoken out here, but I'm pretty sure it changes once you put the cleats and the shin guards.
Yeah, I mean, we just go out to win, and if we're down, I mean, that doesn't stop us. We just keep working hard, so that's what we try to do. And
now with you, Coach, setting this foundationing, what do you say to these young people, especially when they're new to your program and they really don't know what to expect? Now, they can look at some of the tenured vets and see how they do it, but you have to set their foundation and their mindset about what you can expect, because, like I said, it's totally different, I'm sure, once they first get to you, what they're used to.
Well, for the female athlete, physically, there's not a lot of difference between a 9th and a 12th grader, but from an emotional standpoint, there's a great bit of difference. And these girls who went through the process are able to lead and buffer the new 9th graders who have talent and can play, but the emotional side is really hard. But the season starts way before school starts. It starts when school's out the previous year. This team goes down to Tom Shaw and trains with all the NFL guys. After that, we went to and spent the last 10 days in Man City training in England. And so you always want to raise the bar, no matter what you can do to make your team and everybody better, and think that what has happened in the past is not good enough.
You must be reading my mind, Coach, because when I texted you, told me you all were in England. You know,
Correct.
What do y'all learn in England, and how much does that help you all when you all come back over here to compete?
Well, you know, I'd never taken a girls' team over there, and when we got there, the process was amazing. I think that the people, especially at Man City, have a vision of what and how soccer should be played, and we now we want to emulate that. They were highly impressed with our girls in a scrimmage game. We played their under-16 team. We came away with a 2-2 draw, which was a phenomenal thing. And as a coach, you just can't ask for more than that experience.
And how much confidence does that give you and your teammates to go over there where soccer is, I want to, not king and queen, you know. How much confidence does that give you and your teammates to come over there and know you all competed like that?
A lot. It was definitely something special, so we won't forget it, and it's definitely a booster. So.
Now, Coach, last but not least, lastly, anything to add? This season is quickly approaching. You know, how do you, overcome complacency? Because I know you touched on that a little bit. What do you say to your squad?
You really can't project all the way into the end of October. What you have to think about is how do we get better today at practice, which we practiced today at 5:30, and then we'll evaluate and then we'll move on. Our staff, myself, and the assistant coaches that we have are prepared to get to that spot. Again, you can't get too far ahead. You get too far ahead and it starts to become a burden.
Coach, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. Coach David Wolf and the Houston Lady Mustangs, the national champions, the defending national champions and state titles. They just racking them up. They're just racking them up. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.